Welcome back. I'm now joined by Minea Moore from Salesforce. Hi, Minea. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
What is an ecosystem equality director, and what's that got to do with entrepreneurship?
It's a fantastic question. So simply put, my role is to help diverse communities, both entrepreneurs and individuals, succeed. When we talk about ecosystem, we're talking about a network of entrepreneurs, we call them partners, that are building businesses on Salesforce and with Salesforce. And what we do is we create networks, we provide resources and tools, and we remove barriers so they can be successful. I truly believe that diversity drives innovation, and our overall vision or strategic intent is that our ecosystem and the technology industry is diverse, equitable, and inclusive.
And why do you think it's important for, people to take ownership, like entrepreneurs?
Entrepreneurs, to me, are problem solvers. They see problems as opportunities. They work to find a solution. They then develop a business and then create jobs, so they're very inspirational. They see a problem and they're like, let me come up with this solution. And then from a tangible perspective, just the power of entrepreneurship to generate wealth and to close the wealth gap, I think is a real opportunity.
You've been working in tech for over 20 years. Why do you think it's important to not only inspire Black talent to enter the tech space, but continue to support them as they build their careers?
Look, there is a tremendous opportunity in tech. Tech is everywhere. It's essential to businesses. It helps to connect businesses and customers. So again, the opportunity is vast, not just for individuals, but also for entrepreneurs. And diversity is essential to the future of tech. We need Black voices at the table. But it can't be just a check the box activity. It can't be just a marketing ploy. There has to be action behind it. And every employee needs to feel like they're successful and they're supported. And at Salesforce, we call this equality. It's actually one of our core values. And while we're on this journey, our partner ecosystem is right along there with us, working side by side so that the tech industry is more reflective of the communities where we live and do business.
But the tech is only better if it does include different ways of thinking. And I know you mentioned Salesforce ecosystem. Why should job seekers and entrepreneurs consider a career working with Salesforce?
Okay, so we talked about tech and the opportunity.
Right.
Salesforce is at the center of it all. We are growing like beyond leaps and bounds. We're growing tremendously. And there's a recent study that just came out from the IDC where they predict the Salesforce economy will generate $1.6 trillion in new business revenue by the year 2026. 1.6 trillion in new business revenue in 5 years by the year 2026. And it gets better. For our partners, for every dollar that Salesforce makes, our partners see $6.19. So we're growing, and the businesses and entrepreneurs that are in our ecosystem are growing right alongside with us. So the opportunity is there, Salesforce is in the center, and we're bringing diverse entrepreneurs along the way with us.
Wow, that's new and trillion. Those are great words to kind of combine together. Now, can you share with us some examples of Black entrepreneurs that you work with and those that are taking advantage of the opportunity?
Absolutely. We have Black entrepreneurs within our ecosystem. Shout out to BOWS, which stands for Black-Owned Salesforce Entrepreneurs. Not the speakers.
Got it.
One of them, AJ from Launchpad, he talks about the opportunity with 3 E's: education, employment, and entrepreneurship. I truly believe if we connect diverse talent with diverse businesses, so Black talent with Black-owned businesses, and provide resources for them, then it's going to generate impact in the community. And there's one example that I'll share with you with one of our partners, ESOR Consulting. Basically, what they do in partnership with HBCU Force is they educate Black students on Salesforce. They give them paid apprenticeships, and then they connect those candidates to job opportunities within the ecosystem. Some working directly for ESOR Consulting, and then others paving their own path, creating their own path in our ecosystem, some of them even becoming entrepreneurs. From what I understand, community was very important for you when you were building FUBU and all of your other businesses.
Absolutely.
Can you share a little bit about how community was important as you were growing your business?
Yeah, listen, I think community is important today, yesterday, and tomorrow, right? Community was very important. Community, and it was a diverse way of thinking, also. Community was the person walking down the street that wore a FUBU shirt that saw you across the street and said, I don't know you, but I know what you're into. I know the music that you like. I know the clubs you like to hang out. I know what you're about. You're passionate about that. Community was people of other colors saying, I'm glad you're pro-black, but never anti anything else. And we want to get behind this movement because this is the right thing to do, and it is great, and it feels good all around, So community is really putting your voice out there and letting other people echo it back saying, you're right, let's rock.
There's power in community.
It is power. And you can come up with something and create something to try to sell, but if you don't have a community, who are you selling it to? Usually you come up with a community and maybe you sell something, but...
If you did start FUBU today, how would you balance the leveraging technology to market to customers with staying engaged in the community in an authentic and real way?
I would have, it would be more of an Avon type of model. I would probably take one young man and one young lady in every high school and every college, give them X amount of dollars worth of FUBU, say $1,000 worth for $500, and it'll be a credit, and they can sell, and only those two can sell each representative, and I can deploy it in a second off of a phone. I can look at my analytics and see who's selling, who's this, and have them being that ambassador brings the customer problems into us and saying, here's the challenge, we got to change this, you got to do this, why aren't you doing this? That would be doing that, and teaching them entrepreneurship and financial intelligence all at the same time while they're looking fresh to death. That's what I would do,
Yes.
And that's technology. So why don't you tell us where else our audience can go to learn more about Salesforce and the work you're doing to support diverse suppliers and businesses?
We, through the Black Entrepreneurs Day, actually have a website, a microsite. So I encourage all the viewers today to go to that site so they can find out more information about how easy it is to learn Salesforce, first of all, opportunities that are within our ecosystem through our Talent Alliance program, also a place where you can find diverse-owned businesses that are on our app exchange. And we also have some exclusive offers that we're offering to the Black businesses that are listening today. So
excellent.
Great place to come, and we're just excited that we were able to partner with you today.
Thank you again, Minea. Thank you so much for bringing Salesforce to the table and all you do for entrepreneurship in front of the camera and definitely in back of the camera. I love this whole entrepreneurial thinking, and so many people can learn from all the things that you're doing. So thank you.
Thank you, Daymond.
Now make sure you head on over to blackentrepreneursday.com/Salesforce to check out all the amazing entrepreneurship resources Salesforce is offering. Also, rumor has it, we will be highlighting a few Salesforce users tonight. Let's check one out right now.